Can you stand another story?
Yeah. Tell.
Your Uncle Alan was the sailor in the family. Daddy was very proud of his skill. So I was determined to show him up. When I was about 16 years old, I took out Daddy's brand new sailboat and promptly ran it aground. Daddy was furious when he found out that Alan lied. He told him that he put me up to it. After we had both suffered our punishments, Alan borrowed that sailboat without Daddy's knowledge. And he taught me how to sail.
You know, you never talk about this stuff.
I don't ever think about it.
Why don't you take me sailing sometime? You can tell me a bunch of stories about you and Alan when you were kids.
I never told my brother that I loved him. And time ran out. So, I don't think I'll make that mistake again. I'm telling you now. Don't. But I love you with all my heart. You are a magnificent son. Grandfather?
Oh, what are you doing here?
I just wanted you to know that I loved Alan very much. For that, despite all the regrets and the terrible things you think you've done, you raised a compassionate, loving person. Alan was so wonderful to me. He took me in and adopted me. Loved me unconditionally. He gave me so much. And I was at the hospital, and I was thinking what I could possibly give that man back, and I realized that he'd be worried about you. So I'm here for Alan. And maybe if you let me help you.
I was just remembering Alan as a little boy. Before we clashed over the plans I had made for him and the expectations that I'd burdened him with. Children become adults, and we fight with them, and we both become mutually disappointed. We hurt them, and they hurt us. But in our hearts, they're still our children. And now, my boy is gone. to be left alone?
I walked in here and I saw the room was empty and it almost felt like a dream. And Dad was going to walk around that corner and ask me about school and tell some corny joke and I was safe and loved.
I'm so sorry.
He was still here, Nicholas.
It's okay.
I can still feel it.
Oh, shut up, Alan.
Oh, don't tell me to shut up in my own house.
This is my house.
I gave it to you when I was young and stupid.
So much for being in love. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, you're right. Oh, gee.
Did you get any sleep?
No, I didn't. Thank you. But Jason stayed with me.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah. He let me go on about old family stories and silly things that happen. Like, there was one time where Alan and I somehow we got locked up in the attic, and we were both convinced we were going to starve to death until our sons arrived and saved us. And they were all of 6 and 4 years old.
So, Mom, I cleared out my schedule. Where do I start?
Oh. Alan was so proud of you saving Robin's life. Now, would you do me a favor and would you get an HIV test?
Oh, I didn't break any skin. Robin's on the protease inhibitor drug cocktail and her viral load is undetectable.
Listen to you. You sound so full of confidence and self-assurance. I know I brought you into this clan, but you certainly have become your father's daughter. And I couldn't be more proud.
Neither could I.
Have you started the funeral arrangements yet?
No. I haven't. And it's going to be a memorial.
Oh, well, whatever you want to call it, I'd like to be involved.
All right, I will deal with that.
Monica, just because you married into a family with taste doesn't mean you acquired any.
Look, it was terrible to be a hostage, but it put everything into perspective. It made us realize what really matters, being good to each other, doing the right thing, never, ever giving up.
Well, that's the weird part. I did give up.
I stopped pushing Elizabeth. I let go. I finally accepted that Elizabeth wasn't coming back to me.
Hey, but she did.
After everything that I did, I got addicted to pills. I cheated on Elizabeth.
Well, Elizabeth has absolutely no right to judge you.
Alan's heart failed.
Did you get to talk to him before he died? I'm so sorry.
I went to see him. It was too late.
He knew you loved him.
Just don't understand what it must have been like for Alan after the accident. He lost his son and got back an angry stranger who wanted nothing to do with him.
But that wasn't your fault.
Yeah. How do you think he felt? Losing his child who wasn't really gone. He spent the rest of his life trying to make a connection, and I didn't do anything about it.
It's because he wanted you to be Jason Quartermain, not Jason Morgan.
Yeah, at first, but later all he wanted was a connection, a visit. I could have done that. That wouldn't have cost me anything. He would have been so proud that I'm going to be a father.
Have you told anyone? No. Me neither. Lucky and I are getting married.
Believe anything he says. He's poison.
Alan desperately wanted to be part of Michael's life, and you made sure that didn't happen. There is no way you're going to shove your boy back into the family fold while you sniff around for a cut of Alan's will.
If I wanted any Quartermain money, I would have stayed married to AJ. I don't need a dime, and neither does Michael, and I wouldn't take it if you got down on your hands and knees and begged me to.
I'd like to see that.
You know, Carly, I have always appreciated your spirit. I like the way you do things. You're a strong, selfish woman, and you make no excuses for that. But I have no doubt that you would be willing to take any amount of the Quartermain money that you could get. And I respect you for that. But ladies, we're supposed to be honoring Alan, I think. And I believe that he would want us to call some kind of a truce. At least for a few days.
And I'm sure that he would want Michael at the memorial.
I agree. Then I'll be here. And we will all be on our best behavior, won't we?
Speak for yourself. I see no reason to treat Carly like anything
Carly,
but
let me show you out, please.
I do not appreciate being summoned.
I didn't